Alright, it's been a while since I made a video. I know. Just haven't been in it lately. But anyway, some people wanted an update on the frost-cured clover. Here it is in the wagons. Or wagon, I should say. I only got 82 bales off of that field. I wish I'd gotten more, but it is what it is. You get what you get, and you don't get upset. Didn't go moldy. It's nice and dry. Bales aren't quite as heavy as I normally make them, but the customer still wants them, so their goats will be happy. Yeah, might as well tie up some loose ends with some other videos too. The new idea sickle bar mower that I was trying to get back into operation, that is gone. That was more of a parts orphan than I realized, and I would have had to manufacture a lot of parts for it, and just didn't have the time. So it is now a parts supply for somebody else that has a mower like that. Let's see, what else? The grinder mixer. Grinder mixer was sold to another farmer a few miles west of here up in Holland Township. We weren't using it much, and he had beef cows to feed, so he's having a good time with it now, so that's no longer taking up room in my shed. Then, let's see, I've become a customer of Tire Jack. This one here, as you can see, with that valve stem on it, tubeless tire with Tire Jack in it. It works. I like it. Gonna buy more of it. Now, one thing I wanted to show you is, well, before we go there, we'll look at this here. Got my pile of junk over here in the corner that needs to be cleaned up. Well, that's not junk there. That's a rim. Now, there's another rim like this that's currently up in my father's garage. He cleaned it up and painted it for me. And we need that for a reason. And I'll get to that in a minute. We have to walk up to the other shed. But on the way up there, I pulled this wagon load of corn out to bag, because we are in the middle of firearm season, and firearm season is a really busy time, so a lot of bagged corn. But you'll notice something on this wagon here, if we can see it down over there. This tire is tire jacked in it, but notice that's a tube. Now, Tire Jack says that their product only works in tubeless tires. And I'm not going to argue with them about their recommendations. And, you know, Tire Jack, if you're watching this, I know I put it in a tube against your recommendations, but this tube had a small, annoying, slow leak in it. And I had put Tire Jack in front tires of my loader tractor, and I had a little bit left, so just as an experiment, I stuck it in this tube. This thing's been holding air for a week now, when it would go flat after 2 days. So it worked in the tube, even though it's probably not supposed to. So I was happy about that. I don't know if there's anything bad about putting it in a tube, but got the wagon up and down the road a few times without having to put air in it, so that was good. So anyway, now we're up here at the other shed. And this is why I needed one of those rims. If you'd seen my Instagram post a while ago, yep, the old power adjust rim on the Massey Ferguson finally decided to go. The calcium ate it and it split. So this tire, even though the tread isn't bad, is old. It's got some weather cracking in it, and there's a cut in it somewhere. It's probably down there where the where it's squashed down. So not going to bother putting it on the reconditioned rim. Going to get a new tire. This tire over here was done not too long ago, so I'm going to get another one of these to match. I believe these are still available, so I'll have that set up. And then this thing needs a carburetor rebuild, which I lack patience for rebuilding carburetors. and my father really doesn't want to mess with it anymore, so I may just have somebody do that for me. It would make me a less grumpy individual, because carburetors and I, we don't get along. So yeah, that's what's been going on here. I still got a little bit of corn to pick. I didn't get it all done off of the Great Kingwood swamp fields I have. You know, you'd think I'd learn my lesson, I'd pick that first every year, but I don't. So, if the ground freezes up anytime in the near future here, I'll be able to get that done. I realize I haven't made any corn picking videos this year, so I'll have to do some, even though the corn up there isn't much to look at, because it was wet. But it is what it is, so thanks for watching.